Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You see by title below, this is on episode 9 of Tales of Zestiria the Cross. In this episode, we finally get to see two transformations. Not just one, but two. So that's pretty cool. This episode, of course, is pretty much everyone is finally starting to, converge and meet back together because of this malevolent storm that has appeared. And pretty much I have to admit, with Alicia going off on her own, going across the water, and then all of a sudden, as long as the current is fine, it should be good over there. I thought all of a sudden, since it started raining harder over there, that it was gonna wash them across and Alicia would be in trouble like that, to which of course that ended up not happening. It ends up happening where Alicia just gets there fine, tries to give everyone medicine and stuff, to which of course the medicine does not work because obviously it's not a normal sickness. It is malevolence. The malevolence is what's causing the sickness, which is caused by the Drake, which it honestly was pretty cute and funny to hear throughout the whole episode. Dragon puppy, dragon puppy, dragon puppy. And I was just like, yeah, dragon puppy. It makes it sound so less cool than Drake, Drake sounds so much cooler than dragon puppy. But overall, we get to see two transformations. Like I said, the first one being he finally combines with Edna, to which, of course, it was pretty cool to see the gauntlets kind of thing that he ends up using. But it wasn't as crazy of a battle as I expected it to be. The thing that created a storm was this huge gigantic snake, to which of course, guess what, it doesn't matter, the Drake comes down, hurts it a bunch, and then Sode and Edna take down the snake like nothing, try and fly up to get the Drake, to which the Drake flies away and not be able to get it. After that, obviously they head to the city. Mikleo is on his path as well, and he finds one of those little creatures that we saw way back in episode 1, I think it was. And pretty much I was like, is that the same one? I had to go back and check, to which it is not the same one. They look completely different, but they are the same species, I guess. Norman, and he's a Norman seraph. So that's pretty interesting as well to see that Normans, they may not be strong, but they can power up other, I don't know if it's just other seraphs or other people as well. So maybe he can power up later on, Sode when he's powered up with, combined with one of the seraphs. I'm not too sure if that's how it works, but it's pretty interesting. It's pretty funny as well that his name is Attack, and he gives you an attack boost, Yeah, that was a nice touch, I guess. But overall, it's pretty much I expected the journey for Mikleo to be a little bit more tough, especially when he ended up, seeing the whole battle with the Drake appear in the sky, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of these wolf Hellions appeared, and I thought it was gonna be oh crap, he's gonna have to fight his way through, to which I guess he does fight his way through, but it ends up not being a crazy battle with him barely making it there in time. It's more of just Sode believing that he'll make it, and then he ends up making it, to which they combine. He looks like a badass with his bow and everything, just like we see in the opening, and I was expecting that. And then boom, just shoots his arrow off, purifies the Drake, and it was pretty cool, honestly, when you see the arrow go through the Drake and then boosh, the storm just disappears pretty much, and it's just nice blue skies. And it was honestly pretty awesome to see that overall how the battle ended up going in this. But overall, this episode, I'm wondering, now that he's finally pretty much converged back to this point, they put everything in one episode. I was expecting a little bit more stuff to happen, but they finally converge into this one point, to the city. They clear the city of its sickness from the Drake, take out the snake thing, and also Mikleo is now back with the group. And now Sode, his only problem, I guess, is at the beginning, you did see that he has one thing that he'll probably solve and figure out later on in his journey and everything. But the big thing is obviously that Lila was pretty much telling him, what is purified to him, and he had to think about it. He still honestly can't purify every single thing, and it's pretty much he has the disposition to be a shepherd, but right now he's very fragile by just, of course, him wanting to protect and save everyone. So that's why Lila's trying to improve him, make him stronger and everything. Edna's there as well now, and so is Mikleo. So it should be pretty interesting to see going on in the future where this, will end up going from here. This is episode 9. There are 12 episodes in the season, so I'm not too sure where it's going to go from here. Are we ever going to see Rose? There's still the Wind Seraph we have to find. And I'm honestly, it's interesting because I don't know where the the whole story is going from here, to be honest. I have absolutely no idea where we're going from here now that they've pretty much solved every problem for each of them that they've needed. Mikio found the bowl. Sode went on his journey to learn about dragons and stuff, to which of course he ends up getting a new person, Edna. And then what's it called? Alicia has saved the city. So that was pretty much everything there. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen from here on out, but I am definitely excited to see more of this. I know a lot of people were saying that Edna, she's liked for her witty kind of comments. We didn't really get any of that in this episode, but a lot of people say once Mikleo comes, it is going to be a lot more. And from the preview, it was pretty funny calling him Mikleo boy and Meebo, and he got all pissed off and stuff. So I do see a little bit of what's to come of their interaction, so I can't wait to see more of that. And it looks like Alicia is once again going to have an important role in the next episode, so that should be good too as well, since a lot of people were saying that they did not like the fact that she was pretty much taken out in the game and she didn't really have a big role. So it looks like they're having a bigger role for her in the anime instead, which is good, and hopefully we see more of her. And I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. Maybe we'll see Rose, like I said before, because we have not seen her yet, or maybe we'll see the Wind Seraph. I'm not too sure, but yeah, from here on out, I guess it's just all about the journey. I'm honestly not too sure what the main plot and story is going on from here on out, except that he's sooner or later going to have to defeat the Malevolence, which is the main thing, is that dragon that we see before. So I'm not too sure how this is going to happen, but I can't wait to see how it's going to happen, because so far everything has gone pretty cool. I love the animation and art as usual. I love the story so far. I love the characters so far. And the action scenes so far have been pretty damn intense and awesome when they do come about. They're not anything crazy like Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, but they're still pretty cool to see, especially when, Sode combines with one of them and he has this crazy abilities. I can't wait to see hopefully more with Edna, because I want to see like how he does his gauntlets, like a crazy power. You already seen, when he first got Lila and he did like a crazy slash. We've already seen Mikleo with his bow thing, but we haven't really seen like the full extent of what he could do with Edna. So hopefully we do see more of that also in the future. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. So hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. It really does help the channel. And as usual, people who played the game, feel free to comment your thoughts, what you thought about this episode. Was it adapted well? Is there anything different, without spoiling too much? And like just your overall thoughts on it. And Anime Watchers Only, feel free to put your thoughts as well, because I always like to see, like I said before and usually always say, I always like to see the thoughts of other people just like mine who only watch the anime. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. So till next time, see ya.